Hello everyone and welcome to Polly's Pretties. I know it's been a minute since I've been here to do anything, but I thought today I'd come and show you some ways I'm using some of my stuff to make other stuff to work with for crafting and creating. So, first thing I want to talk about is cardboard, which can be used as... Give me a minute, my brain just stopped. Board. Sorry, my brain did stop. So, you can use things like cereal boxes, which will give you brown. Or you can use like cream pie boxes or pie boxes, which can give you white. Sometimes you'll also get a shirt that'll have a cardboard insert. These are all things you can use. You can use backs of paper pads once your paper pad is ran out from scrapbooking. And what I'm going to show you is how to turn that into chipboard elements that you can use on scrapbook pages, junk journals, any project you really want to use it on. Here's a postcard that I cut out, put on the cardboard, cut out, and to prove it, looky there, because I leave the icky side of my cardboard there. But there you go. There's one thing I've done. On some white, I did this, took a little felt sticker and put it on there and cut it out. Here's one that I cut out in a circle, and this is a stamped image. Here's another felt sticker one I did. Some of mine have outlines around them, some don't. Here's a rose I did on brown and left some of the brown around it. Try to move some of this and get some other ones to show you here. Here's a little, if I can get a hold of her, here's a little squirrel that I did. Here's a sweater. There's words, things like falling leaves, which I've done. There is a little pair of boots here that say hello friend. And mine you're going to see are on the brown and the white both. I'm not, picky choosy too much like that. I just sometimes like to have them a little sturdier than just a sticker or a stamped image or, whatever they may have came as originally. So those are some of the ones I've done, and as you can see, I just have them in a little pencil box here. And I don't know how well I can tilt it up, but you can see it's fairly getting full there. But that's how I keep mine. That way I know it's the chipboard. And here's just some other things I'll show you that I've already started putting down on the cardboard. Like here's one of the postcards. Here's some little paper ephemera I had. Here's a little bit more of the paper ephemera. Here's some that I put on white cardstock. And this is some of that like see-through type stuff. Here's some. Here's another sticker and another stamped image. And so I've got a whole stack of this sitting on my desk here. And then I figured we'd finish this. When I started this, it's got a clear one here that I turned into a sticker kind of. And it's got a cat one here. And I've got a little birthday cake that's a stamped and colored image right here. And I'll show you how I do this. So I'm going to bring you to the desk. And I'm going to show you how I put this on there. Just take my tape runner. You could use whatever you like, whether it's, tape runners, glue sticks, whatever. If you use wet glue, though, here's something to think about. It takes drying time for one, and for two, it can warp the cardboard. So I wouldn't necessarily do this with wet glue. I know some people do. I don't. Now, mine, since I used my tape runner, I can go right in here and just start cutting right away. Now, I can leave a border around this. I can cut this totally out. I like to leave a little bit of a border, just because I never know how I'm going to use mine. Like if I'm going to use it as a topper for something, or am I going to use it on a scrapbook page? Am I going to put it in a junk journal? Am I going to put it on a card? Yeah, I don't know until I actually pull it out and decide to use it. So sometimes I do leave a little border like that. You don't have to. Yours is cut it how you like it. Again, I left a border, and this was one of the clear like acetate type pieces, and I just stuck it on there because I thought this would be a little bit more useful to me than just the acetate piece. And of course, when I'm done, I just open up my box and stick it in there, and it's ready to go when I'm ready to use it. But like I said, you can use some of the things I've pulled out to show you. This is from Playful Pets. This is a dog style ones. And I have them all saved in here because I was going to make a page for my brownie boy. But you can take these, which is what the cat ones are from. You could take things like, this is Simple Stories Best Year Ever. And you could put these on there, and on the back it shows you some of what you get in this. Here is some of the postcards I've been using. And all I do is I cut out around the image. And that way I have it as a chipboard element and can use it in a more sturdy way. I've used stickers. I've grabbed up just Halloween, or not Halloween, I've grabbed up fall, and I have some, oh, where'd they go? Valentine's Day, like right here's a Valentine's Day cupcake. I don't know if I still have, yeah, there's the heart one. Here's a little heart one. So I am literally using what's in my stash to make this stuff. And I'm coming up with a little box full of goodies like this, that when I'm ready to use them, instead of having to worry about a sticker that may not stay, I actually will have something I can glue on. And yeah, I leave the ugly side of my cardboard back here. I don't like, nobody sees it, is the way I look at it. Once you glue that down into a book, nobody sees that. So like this side right here, you can tell is from a box, but I don't care. Why? Because nobody's going to see that side. What they'll see is this over here. This one is from probably, okay, this is from where we made Valentine's Day bracelets. But again, nobody's going to see that side. So it doesn't really matter. So like some of my chipboard, like I showed you, this was a cereal box. This one was an oatmeal cream pie box, and it gives you the white cardboard, in case you like the white better. This was from a t-shirt I bought for one of the folks here in the house, and I just kept the insert. Here's one from a tablecloth that we got, and I kept the backing because it gives you white cardboard. So you can use all kinds of stuff like that to use as your background pieces like this. And then all you do, and I'll show you with this little cupcake, I'll cut it apart. All you do is take your scissors and decide whether you want an edge around it or whether you want to go right in, right next to it, and cut it right out. And you just follow the design. I mean, you can get as close or as far away as you like. Some of mine have the little background piece so you can see around behind it and see there's something there. Some of mine don't. Like, there you go. That's how that one turns out. And then I just stick them in my little box and they're ready to go. This one here, it's a stamped image. I want it in a circle, but I don't want to get out my circle punches. So guess what? Scissors will do the trick. Just roundabout, roundabout. And you come all the way back over here to where you started, and there you go. And now that is thick enough, I can put it on almost anything. So there's that. I'll do the cat head here. Words take a little longer because you have to go in and out and stuff like that. But I have a little cat head here, a little image. And I'm not a big cat person, but my daughter likes cats. So occasionally I'll find something with a cat on it. And there you go. So see, like I do sometimes, like I said, leave the edge around it. I just happen to like it that way. And then when I get them done, I just toss them in my little box. Lickety split. And think about it. You can buy the non-chipboard ephemera cheaper than you can buy chipboard ephemera. Trust me, I know, I've priced it. And if you have stamps like I do, and you enjoy stamping, guess what? Get your stamps out, stamp them out, color them up, put them on some cardboard. There you go. Now you have chipboard ephemera. And quite honestly, where's the cake one? There it is. I'll do this cake. Like I said, it was a stamped image. And it is one that was colored as well. Now, some people like to go in and they get every nook and cranny of paper behind it out. I'm not that way. I don't always like to get every little nook and cranny because, as you see, I'm not using small scissors. I'm using large scissors. Also, I do not have small hands, for those of you who have never seen my hand, there it is. It's a chunky size hand, okay? I mean, we're not talking about, a tiny little hand. So sometimes getting into all the little nooks and crannies isn't quite as easy. So I am just cutting them the way I like. Do. Here we go. And then when I get to the bottom down here where it feels like it's a little weaker, I do give it a little more hold, and I cut just like that. And here's my piece, ready to go on whatever I wanted to use it on. And I can cut this bottom and trim that white away so it doesn't look like it's there like that. So here's our little cake. There we go. And it's ready to go into my little box now. Now these square ones are easy. You just cut a square, no big deal, whatever. But like I said, you just go around, you decide how you want it, and you cut it. Quite seriously. I mean, as you see right now, I'm just cutting all the pieces, getting all the excess away from it, and then boom, there's our cat. He's ready to go in a box. And I have different ones, like I said. Here's a felt one. Let's do it quick together. So around the felt one, you just do the same thing. You come all the way around it. And you cut it how you want, whether you want a border, whether you don't. They don't all have to be the same. You could have 50 of the same kind, a sticker on cardboard or chipboard. Cut them each out different. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. These are things you want. These are things you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy, and I'll show you how I did them. Okay, so this is one of the postcards, and obviously, I don't want all this yellow. Not if I'm going to use it as a type of, almost like an embellishment, okay? So I'm going in, cutting around my bear, and around the sunglasses, because this guy's a summer bear. Okay, and we get rid of all that, and so that's what we're left with so far. Now, I am going to go in and get this part of the yellow out, because that's right there, and, it's real easy to remove. So, and then you just get rid of it, and here he is. Now, he is cute, and he is ready to go on a card, or on a scrapbook page, or a junk journal, or whatever. So there's that. But this is just a way to help, and you can use it to save you money. Like I said, you can use postcards, you can use stickers, you can use stamps and color them in. You can take your paper ephemera and decide that maybe you want it a little bit thicker. So you can use it on anything. And you could do this. And all it takes is a little bit of cardboard that you saved from the garbage, probably. And whatever else you're going to use, and whatever kind of, like tape or whatever you're going to use to hold them down. And then you just cut them out and put them in a little box for yourself, like this or something maybe. And just label it what it is, and you'll know. I mean, like, I plan to finish cutting out the stuff I have here, and probably filling up my box here. But this is a way to save some money, and to make things a little bit more usable, because sometimes stickers just don't work where you want them to work. So, and as you can see, I do have more cutting to do. So this was just a little idea that, I thought you might enjoy. And like I said, I'm using anything and everything. I'm using my foam stickers. Or not foam, felt. I'm using these little paper ephemera pieces. I'm using the acetate ephemera pieces. I'm using the postcards, like the teddy bears. I've got regular stickers like this that you would get in like packs that you might buy with your paper pads. I am literally using everything that I think I might want to turn into a chipboard piece and have as a sturdier piece instead of a sticker. Which for me, chipboard works easier, and sometimes I like stickers, sometimes I don't. So anyhow, this was just an idea I thought I'd come and show you. And maybe you'll want to use it and, use some of the things in your craft room to make some. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And please remember, my friends, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you are loved. If someone tells you different, it's false. Please pay it forward when you can. You don't know when you might need it back. Stay safe. The world's crazy enough. Hug your loved ones. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's medically proven. And then when you finished all that, take a minute, breathe, and hug your fur babies because they need it too. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.